What if the person you love most in the world is also the one who understands you the least? What if one single moment, one accident, one truth changes everything you thought you knew about your family? That's the emotional heart of Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, a story about love and grief, secrets and misunderstandings, and the complicated bond between a mother and her teenage daughter. This is a novel that gently asks, what happens when regret grows in the silence between us? Let's step into the story. Section 1. Two Voices, One Family. This story is told through two perspectives, Morgan, the mother, and Clara, her 16-year-old daughter. Morgan became a mom very young. Her life didn't unfold the way she imagined, and over time, she's learned to live cautiously, choosing stability over dreams. To her, responsibility is love. Clara, on the other hand, is standing right at the edge of adulthood. She's creative, emotional, and desperate not to repeat what she sees as her mother's mistakes. Where Morgan values safety, Clara craves passion. Think of them like two people standing on opposite sides of a river, both shouting, both loving, but neither really hearing the other. Section 2. The Night That Changes Everything. Early in the book, tragedy strikes. A sudden accident takes the lives of Chris, Morgan's husband, and Jenny, her sister, who also happens to be Clara's beloved aunt. Grief crashes into this family like a tidal wave. Nothing feels solid anymore. But what makes the loss even heavier is what comes next. Morgan discovers a painful secret about her marriage, one that reshapes her memories and fills her with confusion, anger, and deep regret. And instead of bringing mother and daughter closer, this shared grief begins to pull them further apart. Section 3. Grief looks different on everyone. One of the most powerful parts of Regretting You is how it shows grief from different angles. Morgan grieves quietly. She retreats inward, trying to hold everything together while questioning her entire past. Clara grieves loudly. She feels abandoned, misunderstood, and suffocated by her mother's rules, especially when she starts falling in love for the first time. Their pain isn't the same, and that difference becomes a wall between them. It's like they're both drowning, but in different oceans. Section 4. Love, Fear, and Repeating the Past. As Clara's romantic relationship grows, Morgan becomes increasingly controlling, not because she wants to hurt her daughter, but because she's terrified. Terrified that love will limit her daughter's future. Terrified that passion always leads to regret. But here's the irony. The more Morgan tries to protect Clara, the more she pushes her away. This is where the book shines, showing how love, when mixed with fear, can quietly turn into something that feels like distance. Section 5. Truths That Hurt and Heal. As the story unfolds, secrets come into the light. Misunderstandings are challenged. Both Morgan and Clara are forced to confront uncomfortable truths, not just about each other, but about themselves. Morgan learns that avoiding risk can be its own kind of regret. Clara learns that her mother's strictness was never about control, it was about love shaped by loss. Slowly, painfully, they begin to see each other not just as mother and daughter, but as two human beings trying their best. Wrap up. At its core, Regretting You is a story about communication, about what happens when we don't say what we mean, and how healing begins when we finally do. It reminds us that love doesn't always look the same from both sides. Regret grows in silence, and understanding often comes too late, unless we choose to listen now. If you've ever struggled to understand a parent, a child, or even your own past choices, this book will resonate deeply. If this summary touched you and you'd like to experience the full emotional journey, I kindly encourage you to pick up Regretting You by Colleen Hoover on Amazon and support the author. The full story offers even more depth, emotion, and connection than a summary ever could. And stay close, because every day we bring you another interesting audiobook-style summary, helping you discover what a book is truly about before you spend your money. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep turning the pages one story at a time.